guys, it's Sarah, and today is BookList Thursday. This is a video series that I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of book list or topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are taking our Roll the Dice Summer Challenge, and we are going to go to the library. So we thought it would be fun to take our dice game that we are playing over the summer. If you haven't seen that, I will leave the original video link down below, kind of announcing it. You can print the board. It's kind of like a bingo thing, but you're rolling dice instead of picking numbers and letters. So we are going to play that game. We're going to roll 5 times for 5 different prompts. And then we're going to go to the library and see what we can find that would fit those prompts. And we are going to check those books out, bring them home, show them to you guys, show you what I got. And I'm going to hang on to them. We'll see if I end up reading any of them or not. We're not making a commitment to read any of these books, but maybe we'll see. You know, we have them from the library. Anything could happen. You never know. But we thought it would just be a fun little challenge game for us to do. Okay, so let's get rolling. All right, let's see what we're going to go get from the library. Okay, first one is 2. Second is 5. Oh, BookTube. Oh, man. So anything I see that I've seen on BookTube, which could be so much, but it'll be fun to see what the library has. BookTube I thought was going to be an easy one because so many books are books that I have seen on BookTube or seen recommended on BookTube. So the first one that I grabbed was a very easy one, and that is My Heart is a Chainsaw. This is by Stephen Graham Jones. I really actually do want to read this book. I have not read anything by this author. He is a horror author. That is where his books are categorized. And I'm definitely interested, especially in this one. I've heard really, really good things about it. And I hear that it's very dark and yeah, so this is definitely one that I would read. Okay, next one. 4 and 2. Blue. Ooh, fun. Okay, when I rolled for blue, I knew that this one would be easy because, I'm just going to find one with the blue cover. The one that definitely stood out to me is The Library of the Dead by T.L. Hachu. And this one is the first book in a series. And I have heard of this series. I've seen it going around quite a bit. And this is a ghost story. So I think our protagonist can see ghosts and she listens to them. And I've heard pretty decent things about this one, I think. I've seen people talk about it a little bit here and there, but nothing definitive sticks out in my mind about it. But it was one that kind of always stuck out to me, especially because library is in the title. So I'm automatically just kind of listening to what that's about. All right, number 3. 3. And 3. All right, drink. Interesting. Okay, for drink, this one was a little harder than I was expecting, but I ended up taking my daughter Layla with me to the library, and she wanted to help me pick out some books. So I told her the prompts I was looking for. She kind of helped me find some stuff. And so I put her on, find me a book that has a drink on the cover. I didn't care what it was. It didn't matter. So she took her time. And she ended up finding one. And then I was like, yep, that works. And I brought it home. I didn't even really look at it. And now I just did. And I was like, oh, this is a nonfiction book. So this is called Bringing Down the House by Ben Mesrick. And it has a drink on the cover there. So this is actually a nonfiction book about 6 MIT students who took Vegas for millions. And apparently I'm not sure when this happened, but it is 6 MIT math geniuses. They legally took the casinos for over $3 million in Las Vegas. Interesting. I was like, oh, that's was not expecting that. So I don't know. This is not one that I've ever heard of before, but kind of interesting. All right, number 4. 1 and 1. All right. 1 and 1. Favorite. All right. That could be a favorite author. That could be favorite genre. Kind of maybe one of the first ones I see like that. Okay. And funnily enough, when we first got in there, my daughter was like, she had gone over to a shelf and then she came back. She said, "Do you like Stephen King?" I said, "Yeah, he's one of my favorites." So he could definitely work for favorite. She was like, "Okay." It took her a couple tries to bring me one that I hadn't read yet and that I don't own. But she grabbed Needful Things for me. This one is the last book, from what I'm understanding, that he wrote that takes place in Castle Rock, which is a fictional town in Maine that he really put on the map. And this follows a thrift shop, I believe, that specializes in having exactly what you're looking for whenever you walk in there. But there's always a price. And of course, there's something causing that to happen all the time. So I have not read this one, don't own it. It is a big chunker. Not sure that I'm going to get to it within the time frame that I have it from the library, but that's okay. He is a favorite author, so it definitely counts for that role for sure. Okay, last one. 6 and 2. Oh, a scroll. Okay, so that means I would scroll. I would have to really do that at the library though, because I would need to scroll either Instagram or Goodreads or something until I find one. So maybe when I get to the library, I will open my app and I will just see what the first one is and see if I can find it. And I'll just keep going down the list until I find something, regardless of what it is. So that's fun. And the one that I had the most difficult time finding something was Scroll, because I started with Instagram. I sat down at the catalog on the computer and said, okay, I'm just going to see if they have these books in the library. And I sat there for probably 15 minutes scrolling and searching, and I could not find anything that was available. If it was something that the library carried, it was checked out. So I had a really hard time. So I switched over to Goodreads, and then I ended up finding one after a couple of minutes. So the one that I found, the very first one that I found while I was scrolling that took me way too long, that is Milk Fed. This is by Marissa Broder. I have seen this book, definitely. It had made its rounds when it first came out. I was never interested in it, but it definitely fit the first one in a scroll. So yeah, still not really interested in it, but it fits the role. So okay, guys, that was fun. And it was a good excuse to go to the library and show the library some support as well. And my daughter wanted to go with me and she helped me out, which was a lot of fun. So we had a good time. So I definitely encourage you, if you are doing the Roll Your Next Read game for the summer, to go to the library and, see what you can find. Because you never know. You could bring something home that you absolutely love or that you're interested in. So make sure you go check out Lindsay today, see what books she brought home and which prompts those are filling. I don't know what she rolled. We haven't talked about it. So it'll be fun to see what she ends up bringing home as well. And we'll see if I get to some of these. I might. We never know. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.